What's up, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be playing with Bleach-Dying yarn. I have done a little bit of this before with clothing. I kind of don't even know how this idea came to me, but I thought it would be really fun for Halloween to get some black yarn. When you bleach black things, it turns it orange. So I did a little bit of testing. I knew that bleaching works better on cotton, but when I tried it on acrylic, it didn't bleach it at all. So I got 2 skeins of cotton. It's just Lion brand 24/7 from Joann. We'll see how far this gets. I want to make a beanie and some hand warmers, like some fingerless gloves. So I'm going to cut some pieces off of this and do some testing. I did test like one little piece of black cotton just to make sure it would work, but the spray bottle I had just kind of like sprayed everything, so the whole thing turned orange. So I'm not gonna be able to film it because it's just like in a small space and it's just gonna be complicated. But the things I'm gonna test are just pure bleach, sort of like pouring it into a cup and like pouring it onto the yarn a little bit, putting pure bleach in a spray bottle and like spritzing it and see what that looks like, and then mixing the bleach with a little bit of water and seeing kind of what that is. So I'm gonna do some tests and I'll check back in with you to show you how they went. Okay, so this is my lovely drying station. They're wet right now. Of course, I don't think the lighting is gonna quite pick this up that well. They look more vibrant even now. I've like rinsed them out really thoroughly, but they look a lot lighter than they do on camera. So this one, this is just like the straight bleach. This worked really fast and I think it looks really cool. Some areas got a little more than I wanted because I was testing such a small patch that the bleach kind of like pooled underneath it. And then the spray, you can kind of see the little speckles. That didn't really seem to make a difference between... Well, I guess this one's more vibrant. This is just the pure bleach. This is the water. Yeah, the pure bleach is a little bit more vibrant. But yeah, I think both techniques are cool, so I will probably use both. I'm not going to do it tonight, it's late and I haven't even made dinner yet, but I want to let these dry and like really kind of like finalize the strategy. The next test is like how I want to dye it, because I think the way they are now wrapped in skeins, the bleach isn't going to like get very deep in there. So I think what I want to do is take part of one and make it into a little cake, because like with the hole in the middle, I feel like that could be interesting. And then the rest, I want to like unwind it and not twist it up, but basically like put it in a hank the way that dyers actually do. So I'll probably try those as the next step and kind of see what those results look like. Okay, once again, a little dark. This mess is gonna be my really cool hat and gloves. So I just went ahead and bleach dyed first the sort of hank that I made, and this nonsense in the middle here was the cake. I started to pull it apart. It looked really cool, but when I started to like kind of pull it apart to let it dry, there was like sections of it that the dye had not, or the bleach, I keep calling it the dye, but that the bleach had not touched at all. So I actually took it back when I did the second skein into one big hank. So now I gotta let these dry probably for a few days. Alright, it's the next morning. I got these caked up. I thought it would be fun to keep track of how long it took me to unknot all of those. 3.5 hours and to wind them. But it's okay. I've been listening to the Hunger Games audiobooks, and so I finished like the last half of Mockingjay while I did that. But yeah, these are ready to go. I'm working on a couple other things, so I don't know if I'm going to start them today, but I really like them. I'm really excited about it. I don't know if it'll be today, but for you, it'll just be a second, but I will start working on these soon. Okay, so it's finished. I really like the sort of striping that it's doing. I'm trying not to turn too much because the lighting is changing in the camera, but maybe I can just kind of hold it up. But yeah, I think the beanie turned out really cool. I actually had to do it twice because I accidentally made it too long at first. Like, I wanted it to be, like, have a foldable brim, but then also be able to make it, like, slouchy. And so it was just too long at first, and so it was, like, too long to be both. And then the hand warmers I also really like. I guess I can put it all on together, but I know I'm wearing a tank top, but I film my videos ahead, so it is September, and it is still quite warm outside, so pretend I'm in a cozy sweater wearing these. But yeah, I think they turned out really great. I'm so happy with it, and this was really fun, and I ended up not needing to get another skein, so I actually had just a little bit left, so I was able to make both of these and a hat with just 2 skeins of cotton, and I definitely want to do this again. I know that light colors obviously will just bleach as white, which could be fun, but I also want to see like what other dark colors might turn into, so I don't know when I will do that or if I'll do a video or anything like that, but I definitely want to play with this again. So, and I really like working with this, and I think I've never made a cotton beanie before, but I feel like I'll be able to wear it longer because it's more breathable, so I might be able to wear it like earlier in the fall or in the spring too. So I love it. I feel like it's perfect for Halloween, but it's also not like in your face Halloween, so I will feel like I can wear it longer. So yeah, I'm super stoked. This turned out like even cooler than I hoped, so that's really awesome. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this process with me. If you did and you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe. I post videos 2 to 3 times a month. Thanks so much for watching this one. I'll see you next time.